for the formality, because I say media, I have to make that clear. My title is Director of Business Development. Alright? I guess that means you do everything, you know? Whatever. Same thing, whatever they call it. But anyway, good evening, everybody. A pleasure to see you all here. This is my first time back in South Florida since you banished me. I guess I soon need a visa. The way the man up in Tallahassee attack, right? Yeah, you feel like I'm coming to Eastern Europe. Don't take that. But we're here for two reasons tonight. We're here in this beautiful space to really acknowledge all the work, all the great work that you know, Khalib and the volunteers and all the board members of Island Space is doing. I think it is so important, and I want that to be the theme of the night. Two things: perseverance and sustainability of our culture. And you know, we worry about cultural appropriation. You never know, this great country of America is who could culturally appropriate, and we get absorbed into whatever that is. So places like this is so important. You know, when people ask me why we bring Gyptian to somewhere like this, because everybody would expect us to be at a nightclub or somewhere, right? I said, no, I just wanted us to take a minute and acknowledge. Because Gyptian in its own right is historic. And we're here actually to archive a part of his history, and what better place to do it than in our own museum. So I want you guys to have, so that's part of the theme that we're dealing with tonight, how important this island space is. The other important theme that I want to get across to everybody now is more to the business of what we do at BP Records. You notice we don't have an album signing, we don't have a single signing, because the way the consumption of music is going on now, it's all digital. And I'm here to tell you that the music, our music, is in crisis. We are at the door of having it to be taken over by others. And it is because of us, not because of them. There will be a generation of young Americans that grew up on the West Coast that have seen people that look like them play reggae music without having one visual of a original Jamaican playing it. And it's not their fault. It is because they're in a commercially viable area. Think about this. All of Southern California probably have 4 times the population of the whole Caribbean. So if you get a reggae band, regardless of color, this is not what this is about. It's about commerce. That started in California, Emily and Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, the foundation people, right? You know, Freddie McGregor, playing good one-drop reggae music. But they're in an environment where people stream, where people buy merchandise. These guys go in them van and them drive from the Mexico border to Seattle, Portland, play in clubs night, and accumulate followers that then buy their music. And they buy their music digitally. So, before you know it, when the system starts counting digital commerce, not physical CDs and album sales, the population and their following is dominant. Now, the Jamaican diaspora is probably over 5 million strong globally, right? More Jamaicans outside than they're Jamaican. And the whole Caribbean. That's a lot of us, but let me tell you, we don't stream. Let me ask a question. Everybody in here, who has a paid Spotify or Apple? Somebody that's not in the business. Huh? Has a paid Apple or Spotify? Okay? No, right? See the problem already? Much less, who has a playlist? How many people in here follows Gyptian the best of Gyptian playlists on Spotify. So when Mr. Billboard count up the streams and the downloads, we're not even counting. You understand what I'm saying here? We're not counting. Now, you guys got this picture that Gyptian will be signing. And if you notice, there's a QR code on that picture, right? How many of you put your phone to that QR code since and wonder why is it there? Let me see, put your hand up. And where did it take you? It took you to what is called a link tree, and it shows you how you can stream, download, and connect to this single that we're about to, the two singles that we're about to release tonight. And everybody, I'm gonna get you guys started. Everybody that registered will receive a free download of the two singles that Gyptian is gonna introduce tonight. Okay? So, Island Space will email you a link that you have to go up. But I'm gonna give you a challenge right now. I want all of you to go to your cell phone right this minute, or Gyptian is not gonna come out. Go to Spotify or Apple right now. Let me see it. Come, take it out. Take it out. And if you didn't do it, then you can sign up now and like Gyptian page. Right, Gyptian, the real Gyptian, the best of Gyptian. Right, like the page. Show them. All right, see that? You see how simple that is?
Wow.
And then when you go to your car, you link your car to your going home tonight. You just say Siri or Google, play Gyptian. And you don't have to worry. Because what then happens is Gyptian will play, even if it's one song. And then the next thing you know, you have Gyptian radio. So think about if you commute an hour and a half, come know how I-95 is. And you listen to the Gyptian or any reggae playlist. You know how much time you stream that music? All right, so those are the two themes for tonight. Sustainability of our culture and streaming our music. And if we all stream our music, then of course our numbers will then count towards the sale. Okay? So I'm about to bring up my friend and colleague, and I have to tell you that because he was a friend and co-worker for us, whenever we do these formalities, I have to remember that he is the Honorable Consul General to talk to you a little bit. Then we're going to do a presentation, a special presentation from Gyptian to the museum, and then we're going to introduce the two new songs, and then Gyptian will sit at that table and sign those, autograph those pictures that you have. The Honorable Consul General Olive Vermeer.